Yes, now welcome back everybody to God of War Ragnarok.
Time to go. Go where exactly?
Need an exit?
How?
It's giant stuff. Follow me, quickly.
What? You have to go. Where? It's time.
Just for the record, he didn't have to die.
Don't be afraid. No matter what happens, I'll be with you. But your path is your own. Follow it, and you'll end up right where you're supposed to be.
Freya.
Huh? There he is. Wake up, Atreus. Wake up.
So, okay, yeah, so Faye and this Valkyrie
Glad you've come back to us.
here both basically spoke to him at the same time now.
Where's my father?
Somewhere here in the hold. He'll be glad to see you.
Thanks, Hare.
I really wish you could see what their faces look like. It's a shame though. Oh well. Yeah, now you can basically speak to most of them.
Yours, your friend with the really big wolf, and our Valkyrie gift for transporting the worthy. We were able to bring the survivors here to Hod Mimi's Holt.
Are there many survivors?
More than we could have hoped for. We're tending the wounded here, but others have begun to set up camp further in the Holt.
Is there any chance Freyr...
I'm afraid he was lost, Atreus.
Right. Thanks for patching me up.
Take it easy, you took quite a beating.
Concussion. A very bad one at
She's
that.
still out there, you know. Not for long. Freya spoke about it earlier. Gna will meet her end. One way or another. I
Yeah.
look forward to see that fight.
Okay, so you got the choice to listen to each ally you pass by, or you can straight up ignore them, just go on.
Thrud,
Loki!
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and... I'm sorry. Thor. He tried, you know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Nothing will fix what you're feeling.
I'm sorry, what the bloody hell is hanging on the left side of this meat?
And knowing Odin's gone.
There absolutely is.
What the fuck is that?
It was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
For a bit? Then I've got something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get the rest of the Asgardians to Vanaheim. To help rebuild.
Then I hope it can be a fresh start for them. And you. Oh, and Thrud. I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
See ya, Loki.
Take care.
Okay, now, I can already tell you what she's looking for. It's not really a big surprise, it's kind of obvious. Notice that there wasn't a hammer next to her. Thor threw it at Thrud, remember? But that's not there with her.
Huh. Lugan made it out. Good for him.
So she's pretty much going to go try and find the freaking hammer.
Oh, and if you could get this wood over to Brana's tent, she... Loki! Hey! Glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me. Did you have a head injury? Everything was a blur. Maybe that was someone else. Anyway, man, I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Looks like you're keeping busy.
I'm just happy to help folks. We're on track to have bedrolls for everyone, and your friend's wolves have been helping out with hunting. We should have plenty to feed everyone.
No shit.
No shit? And hey, thank you for everything. We wouldn't even be here without you and your friends.
Yeah, of course. I just wish we could have gotten more people out.
Loki, you did good.
Thanks, Skilder. Take care, okay?
Hey, you know me.
Not really.
Has anyone seen anything? That snow might be melting, but it's still gonna be pretty cold.
Huge
Oh,
freaking
there
crack.
he is. And one for the kid, too. Skull!
Here, here.
Skull. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for
I
you.
guess that means
For your
cheers.
sacrifice.
It's true.
Well, we were just swapping our own Freyr fables.
Right. So where was I? Oh. When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. The legend came before the man. But the man himself was very different. He won me over, though. He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
This is true. And incredibly charming.
All right, stop. Y'all are gonna make me start crying all over again.
Sorry. Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you.
Yeah, that's all that really happens there.
Y'all remember that time on War Ragnarök?
I'm pleased
Freya.
to see you awake.
Freya,
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
you saved us all. I'll never forget that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know. You grew into that bow after all. You are a formidable warrior, but even more than that, you have a good heart. Nothing you've endured has changed that. I'm so proud of the man you've become, Atreus.
Thank you. For everything. I should find my father.
You should.
You have this Vini. And Mimir.
Atreus! Oh, you gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen. I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You listened to me. Mentored me. And, well, you're basically another dad to me.
Lad.
No. I need you to hear it. I appreciate you so much.
I love you too, little brother.
Sorry, Mimir.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
Oh, that's all he has to say. All right.
I hear you're headed to Vanaheim with the Aesir.
That's correct.
Oh, never thought I'd see the day Vanir and Aesir existed in peace.
No optimistically presumptuous.
I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
Take them in. But I don't expect them.
And it's nice down here, huh? No loud noises. We're okay. You did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you. Maybe later, we can find some treats.
Okay. My turn.
Don't say that loud, and you might have been able to do it.
Yeah, we know.
Maybe one of these days I'll surprise you.
Oh? You already have.
You were in good hands.
See, this is the part what confuses me. So it's obvious he has something for Thrud, but it does look like he also has something for Angry Boda.
If I wrote the ending myself.
In the comments below, which one do you think would be better off with him? Because
I haven't told your father yet, have you?
this is my logic. Thrud is Aesir god. Loki is half Jotnar and a half god. So he marries Thrud, their family will mostly be gods. Angrboda is a Jotnar. So if Loki Atreus marries Angrboda, they will mostly be Jotnars. With very small amounts of godhood in their blood. But you see my point? Makes you wonder which one would actually be better for him.
Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
This is for you too.
Yeah. So through all the murals, they show the giants, mostly the giants' stories, right? But they never showed anything about Kratos.
I'm glad you
Except for the fact that he led the war.
So, what was the end of the story?
What?
Before Ragnarok, you promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, he asked that death help him lift the logs onto his back so that he may continue on his journey.
He wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
There's a lot of smoke out there.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms.
Yeah.
There might
That's
still
one of the
be
missions
some
that now are
angry
still
here,
left.
But that's not what I brought you here to see.
So there actually might be a chance for one more video, but the chances of that one is, well, 50-50, and it's probably not going to be an hour long. Also, through all the murals we've seen, all of them have always been against the wall. They've never been standing upright alone like this, yeah? So this one is going to have something very interesting in it.
Mother? My shrine in Jotunheim. She destroyed it. She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
She went against her own people. Our people. To protect you. They don't all open. I'm sorry.
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there, and I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but they're my responsibility. I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to. It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
Huh.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survive today because of your choices. Who to trust, who to call friend. Son, ready.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
Oh, heartwarming. So this is the part that makes me think there won't be a God of War number 6. Because if you count the numbers, this is technically God of War number 5. So one part says no, there's not going to be another one. But the other part says again, yes, there definitely will be one because Atreus needs to find the other giants. So who knows what will happen? He never explained the story to his father how those two really met. He smiled, if only briefly. Okay, now remember what I said? Kratos don't really have a mural of his own. At least, he never found his own. Why else would a mural stand up like this if it's not against the wall? This is Kratos' mural. Shows where he begins, his journey, and then it shows how it ends. Angraboda made this one. You can see by the art style how it's made that this is Angraboda's work. Remember what Odin said? He has never felt what it feels like to be worshipped by others as a god. Well, there's his chance.
What did you see in there, brother?
Well, one I had never imagined.
That is the last part of that mural hasn't happened yet. It's what can happen now.
Much to do. Much to rebuild. Would you join me?
Aye.
We'll see to it. Together.
So yeah, Oh, earphones running low. Sorry, 20 minutes. Okay, so like in the previous one, after you finish the game, go to the top, say the last things. The credits will start rolling on one side, like it is. And when you get to the bottom, it'll be done. And of course, I can't run. Can't do anything with that matter. You can aim, but that's about it. Going overboard with music.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds
Another one
us.
for the big boy himself. Score!
Skull.
There's a lot of still drinking, I see. Now, this is just my own thoughts, but how the story went, it makes it look like Loki actually ends up with Angrboda instead of
A
Thrud.
few dozen per cat. Families will stay together, obviously.
Take care, Kratos.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it. Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
Finally. Valkyries.
Jenna, Lady Freya. Mimir. My lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gná yet, dear Freya?
Not yet. Soon.
One final word. We wish to offer condolences.
What for?
For your family. Your brother.
We didn't mean to pry, sister.
It was a lifetime ago.
Oi!
Memories in ruins. I'm surprised there was anything left.
I just wish you had told me. I would have understood.
What's done is done, dear Mimir. I appreciate your kind words.
I didn't know you could do that. I don't think they would say anything about it. Huh. Alright. Yeah, once you go out of this door, the credits will permanently stop, so... The path, the realms of the war, completed.
Where to first?
We could
Set
take
things
care of
right
any lingering business in the
beyond
realms.
Ragnarok.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother.
Yeah, okay, so... Favors, the last remnants of Asgard started.
Lunda also mentioned there's...
Hold that thought. See? So... Yeah, there's two places. What the fuck is this? I'll go check that out later. We'll go to this one first, and then we can go to that one and go see whatever that might be.
going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Before we do go to that, I'm gonna finish this place. And then we would want to go to Sindri's house again, so I can speak with Ratatoskar, because he's gonna give me seeds to other realms.
I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hell's army.
but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Frasfelder.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mira, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Pretty interesting, to be honest.
Nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be Hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become Hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Question is, who would take over? I mean, no offense, Mimir doesn't sleep, but he doesn't exactly have a body to stop if anything were to happen, so he couldn't do it. Question is, who would?
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
Oh, not far enough. That one will be.
Your master is no more. Be at peace.
Have it your way, then.
Dumbass.
Nice shot.
You first. Makes me. I really wish you could ride one of them and use them against one of them.
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments,
I believe that's it.
the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal.
Yeah, you cannot really destroy any of this.
Only one way to find out.
So that's 1 out of 10. That one's next. Alright, on to the next one.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That could only mean the legend was true all along. That bow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time.
See? You realize.
Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would
Yep.
go into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Except we don't see him again. Another one of them.
careful, brother. You're covered in
Don't
Bifrost.
inflict me with Bifrost. And while I'm at it, should I change this? Nah, we'll leave it as is.
Why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long,
Okay, so that's another one done. Now what the hell is this? I mean, there shouldn't be anything here. What? Oh shit! I completely forgot!
I see another realm tear from Garm. Shall we close it?
Yep. I completely forgot about these, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, your jets. What the? Come on, throw them at me. Prick.
I felt that one, brother.
But I'm sure our work is far from over.
All right. Moving on. Now we need to get to a fast travel gate. And I need to go to Ratatoskr. What's the... Okay, so it's on my way.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him?
Mm-hmm.
Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
I wonder what would happen if Atreus were to show Yormi his marble.
Behind.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral?
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
Just to get that mission started at the very least. Before you go to that place though, trust me, you want to go and speak with Ratatoskr. And I say it for good reason. Because if you go speak with him, you can get an extra seed for Svartalfheim, which will basically open up pretty close to the location where they're gonna hold the funeral. So.
Hello? The boss wants to talk to you.
Don't talk to me.
Fuck you. All his spectral forms here. Better.
I have retrieved your
Anxious?
And finally, my little
Don't fucking know who that is. Don't quite remember. Tricks or I don't fucking know.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be proud beyond measure, even if only to express it in his love language of profane non-sequiturs. But he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the world tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome.
Well then, what else, friends?
Something I've been meaning to ask. Once you projected an emotional trait into spectral form, is it just gone from you? Suppose a friend wished to cast off his melancholy, or a predilection towards pining.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not so simple. My spectral projections give me a measure of emotional breathing room, but it is only temporary. If I fail to reassimilate them, they start to fester.
Fester?
They are concentrated beings of emotion, and if left alone for too long, that emotion feeds on itself and becomes more and more, pronounced. Which is why I must periodically reabsorb them, deal with their emotional baggage internally, and then eject them fully recharged.
That sounds terrible.
Emotion at once must be pretty bitter medicine to swallow.
Oh yes, it's quite unpleasant. Terrible, in fact. Do not recommend. Well, best of luck to your friend, good Master Mimir. Until we meet again.
Alright. Screw you, Rick. Alright. I'll leave Brock's funeral for last. We'll go to Jotunheim first. Get the flower we need here and then move on. Afterwards, I will then go to Niflheim, to the last Berserker Stone there, get the flower there.
My stomach could be twisting right now.
Odin is gone. There's no remaining threat.
And then we'll go to
Hardly any non-giants have gotten
the other part of Niflheim so I can show you a secret.
It's truly an honor to be among the very select few.
There we go.
So this is Jotunheim.
As beautiful as the stories. And then some.
Alright, there's that one. Don't ask me, I do not remember its name. There's Angraboda.
Company's here, Fen.
Angraboda.
Kratos, Mimir, Freya. It's good to see you.
I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us.
Aye. A true pleasure to meet the lassie who saved our skins.
Indeed. Your giant stuff magic is truly a marvel.
We were so glad we got there in time. Freya, your brother's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
It won't.
I will say, you've made quite the impression on our Atreus' heart.
Mimir.
Oh, like you weren't thinking it, brother.
Ahem. You're a cherished ally, Angraboda. I hope we cross paths again.
I imagine we will. There's lots to do, and I'm just getting started.
You can also pet Fenrir. Something he doesn't do all often.
Boy.
Then what we seek... Where the hell is it again?
Kratos? The last time you were here was because of Faye, right?
You saw this in prophecy.
Your son told me. It's a beautiful place to rest.
It is what she wished.
Fucking hell, where the hell is it? You can ask her about these.
Some of them. Some I finished for my mother.
Your work work is beautiful.
Your skill with a brush is unmatched, Angerboda.
My son. He draws.
He told me.
Although he'd do well to learn from your use of color.
We come from a long line of artisans, so he has it in him. He just needs some discipline to bring it out.
I like you.
Big ass. I'm not gonna ask about that, but I wanna see what happens when he interacts with this. Nothing. Okay. Now where the frickin' hell is the thing I'm looking for? Yeah, okay, like you can't go. I know it's here, but I can't remember where.
Look here.
Here it is. Freya. And we walked over this thing, by the way.
Incredible.
6 out of 9. Wait, 6 out of 9? Which means there's 3 more. Where the fuck did I miss the others? The animals that lost their souls. I don't believe there's anything else to do. I guess we can ask about this.
Angerboda, you are the last giant left in Jotunheim.
No, actually. My grandmother, Gryla. She's, not really one for visitors, but she's still here. She's helping me forage at the moment.
After all you've done, lass, she must be so proud to have a granddaughter such as yourself.
She might be. Someday. I don't know quite yet, but I think it's a start.
Okay, can I ask something about this now? No? I can't hit attack with using my weapons, by the way. I can change Freya's arrows, but that's about it. Okay, time to move on. Niflheim, yes, this is where I want to go. There we go. Shit, there might be another video after this. Oh, there's definitely gonna be another video after this one. Because I'm not going to be able to finish everything within the time limit. That much is pretty clear. Where the hell am I? Ah, here's the flower as well.
I did not think anything grew here.
I mean, you do see this, right? You're not telling me that's just ice. Now, remember what I said? Sura's wife, I suppose? She's here. I, for one, thought that she might be there. Like, in that place. She ain't there. Oh, hello, prick. Get off. So this is her apparently. You should have heard her cry by now. It's odd. I'm not the one saying that's her, by the way. It's apparently from what I've seen online. Oh, I use this shit. Yeah, there we go.
Someone's crying.
Sinmara.
Ah, Surtur's love.
So, like I said, I thought she'd either be at the end, or she might be in there somewhere. Like, come on, it looks pretty obvious that somebody could be there. Hold a minute. That actually looks like that's somebody. Okay, no, it's just my imagination. Alright, time to kill this little shit.
You know, back in Jotunheim, I had half a mind. Brother, you're covered in Bifrost.
Oh shit on you. Ow, 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 oh! Piss off, Bifrost! For fuck's sake. Okay. Let's try this again, but in a different way. I have no idea how that works, but it works.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
No! Tiamat! Oh, fuck off, you little cunt! She's dead there! Nah, screw you. Motherfucker. Unfreaking believable, dude.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Shit, no, 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 piss off, piss off, piss off! Every fucking damn time! Growing sick and tired of this. Fucking die, you piece of shit! Ugh. What a cocksucking motherfucker.
Aye, and if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Slip up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that, but I plan to face him regardless.
What? After all your lecturing on vengeance and spite?
It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons.
Huh. Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
Okay, so now there's nothing left for you to do in this area of Niflheim, but There's still something else we need to do in another part of it. I really wish you could get the chance to speak of Sinmara. See, the voice sounds distant there. But apparently the people that created God of War or something along those lines say that that is Sinmara. Though I don't believe it, but oh well. I still think she's somewhere in that skull on the other side or somewhere in here because that's much, much more believable. But anyways. Niflheim. You want to go here now. Trust me, this is something you need to do. You cannot stop playing this game until you've done this. I'd say after visiting Brock's gravesite, this is at the very least the one last thing you have to do. It's an absolute must.
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alfheim Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna want to see.
There she said something, which is very important. So, yeah, but there's still something here.
Another fallen piece of Asgard. Something seems a bit different about this one.
Different?
Dunno. I've just a funny feeling.
Your analytical mind knows no bounds.
The broken prison. This is Odin's prison where he kept his prisoners.
Hang on a minute. Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's continue. Might be something useful inside.
There's definitely something useful inside.
We should head downward.
Ah, yes. I'm sure there's nothing especially dangerous at the bottom of an Asgardian prison.
Well, there's definitely a few dangerous things.
If the Einherjar survived Ragnarok, perhaps some of the inmates did as well.
Let us find out.
Ding, 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 ding. Hold up. Okay.
Recognizing them?
I do not, sadly. Of course, the Einherjar disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them.
Who's grunting? Must be below somewhere then. I think that's about right. Alright, there we go. Yep.
You're on fire, Kratos!
Yep, I noticed. If you miss, just push them in the right direction.
Another to the left!
Come on, we're supposed to be allies. We fought together, damn it. Don't give me that shit. Now we're on the upper floor again. You can then open this. There's a Nornir chest here. Shit. Ay. Come on. I can't remember which type this one is. Oh. There's one right there. Okay, now I know which one not to look. You wanna come here? Hey. Sorry. Alright, moving on. Okay. I feel like there's something I miss in here. Wait, no. Why did I just come up? I should not have done that, sorry. Okay, you open. What do you give?
That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one. So what did Odin have to gain by imprisoning them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
You'll find out soon enough.
Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope. Oh, well, you're very bloody welcome.
Two. Can get down even more. But first, wait, shouldn't there supposed to be another way to go up and down quickly? I should probably hit that side, shouldn't I?
Another chain. Shall we find out what this one does?
Can't go lower. Can go up though. Okay, let's quickly see what this one does first. Yeah, okay, I figured that much. Let's put him one higher. Perhaps it'll have some use over there. The quick way up was over here. Now I need to be over there. Hey, hello. Why does it feel like I'm missing something else here? Get this. I might be completely wrong about how many more videos are gonna come. And I don't believe it can go any higher than it already is. Don't believe. I mean, what would be the use? There wouldn't be. Still feels like I'm missing something. I'm gonna stop this video here, but you'll have a very big surprise with the next one, so make sure you look at it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!